Hi everybody, so welcome back to another video on my channel, and this will be another rooting video of myself just talking and just working. So it's about 1:11 p.m. I've been working on my custom orders since 9 this morning. I took like a half an hour break and now I'm back, and in the background, if you see any movement, that's my wife Stephanie. She's also rooting and working. She's giving eyelashes to a baby, but she is rooting a really special doll that she's going to be releasing soon, and we're both like super excited about it. And here in front of you, you have Scarlett by Bonnie Brown, and I am rooting her with, what color is this? Medium chocolate brown hair from Susan Nagel. I love this hair, so you guys can see it. It's super easy to root. I feel like it's easier than other mohair brands that I have used. This is my favorite, and I'll show you guys why. Because when I root it with my fork needle, okay, there's what I have rooted. I literally get one hair per needle hole or follicle. That is amazing, because there's other hair brands that I get like 3 or 4 hairs per rooting hole, and I have to be removing the extra hairs with a tweezer, which of course my rooting takes a lot longer. But with the Susan Nagel mohair, it's a little bit of a yearling type of mohair. I seriously get 1 hair per rooting hole. Sometimes, of course, I do get 2 and I do remove the extra hair, but it doesn't happen as often as other mohair brands. I love Susan Nagel mohair. I'll go ahead and insert some photos here so you guys can see other babies that I have rooted with this mohair. I haven't rooted a lot of babies since I just started purchasing this kind of mohair, but here are some babies that have been rooted with this mohair. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. But I'm working on her, and I'm also working on elf prototypes that will be released soon. I'll just show you guys the back of the head. They're gonna have white mohair. They are being rooted with Delta Dawn mohair, which is super duper soft. It's so fleece-like. It's like the thinnest of mohair. It almost reminds me of alpaca mohair. Is just extremely soft and delicate. I'm really enjoying myself rooting this little Scarlett baby. And if you guys want to see photos of her when she's finished, hopefully by the end of the week, you guys should like my Facebook page, which there's always a link of that in my description box. Or you can also follow me on Instagram, which there's always a link in the description box. Okay,
so I just rooted some hairs here that I got more than 1, so I'm just going to remove them with my tweezers. There you go.
you want to show us what you're working on?
No.
Why not?
Yes. It's a secret.
So I just tried to record my wife, and she wasn't really wanting to be part of my video. So she said I should show my face, because why not? She wants me to show you guys how I'm working. I'm warning you, you might get scared. I have a face mask on, don't worry, this is not my foundation. So I decided I would put on a cleaning face mask and then go back to rooting. That's what normal people do, right?
Yeah.
See? That's what normal people do. I'm not a creep.
You're not a creep. You're just creepy.
Okay, so I have moved on to painting, and I actually did do a lot more rooting like I was showing in my previous video, but I did not film it because Stephanie and I were watching some scary movies, We were just so into them, huh, Steph?
Yeah.
And so now, I know I do a lot of veining videos. It seems like that's all I do. But I am actually adding some veins to an ethnic baby that I am doing as a custom order. I noticed that a lot of ethnic reborn babies don't have veins. I don't know if that's correct or not. I like my babies to have veins, especially like my lighter ethnic skin tone babies.
All humans have veins.
Well, noticeable veins, I guess I should say, that you can see them beneath the skin. Like you can see mine very clearly. Did I just say mine? No, it's mine. You can see my vein.
Well, you're ethnic.
Very clearly, and I'm Hispanic. And on my hand, so I figured it'd be okay to do the same on my lighter ethnic baby dolls.
You don't count for ethnic.
Sometimes I get these random marks on my doll, and I'm always hoping that it's not baked. There's a random pink mark on my baby. Luckily, it wasn't baked. Oh my god, it's at the back too. Maybe it's on somewhere on my fingers.
Clean your hands.
Oh, I just touched some paint, but I didn't think I got it on my skin. Yeah, I think we're good now. Are you concentrating or something?
I'm just crazy. I don't want to paint. I want to be lazy.
Don't we all just want to be lazy? So if you guys are wondering what I use for my vein color, I discovered something new that I love, and that it's actually much easier to use than mixing all those colors that I used to mix. I used to sometimes have like 5 different veining colors. Remember, Steph? When I would make a wheel of all those green different...
Yeah, you're crazy.
Well, now I've found one, and I've been using this one for a while. It's the Sallow Blue 05. It's a beautiful, like, aqua, I don't know, how would you describe this, babe? Like mermaid blue, ocean-like. It's not, I don't think it's neon, maybe a little neon, but not too much. I love it, and that's all I use, and that's what you guys see here in my mold. It works perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. I have finished adding the veins. I'll show you one leg first. You can see veining all throughout the leg, and they're just gonna look, I feel like they're gonna look so natural once I start adding my ethnic layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake them, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is blushing. So I decided I was gonna finish off my night by rooting. I've always tell myself, and I tell Stephanie, if your eyes feel too tired, do not paint. Because what happens, Steph?
I've baked on really dark modeling.
She's baked on really dark modeling before, and she doesn't notice it till the next morning. I'm gonna do some rooting. I cannot mess that up, and I will show you the progress that I made on Scarlett, which is actually not a lot because I was focusing more on the prototype. Stephanie is almost done with her doll, and my camera wants to focus on Brittany's face and not on the actual doll, so here you go. Here's a rooting. Oh, and I have been getting a lot of questions on custom orders for rooting, and I am actually not accepting custom orders for rooting, unfortunately, unless, you know, we've already spoke. So yeah, the thing I discovered is I like to use chalk instead of the Prisma pencils. Like for this part, I do use press matte pencils. For the back part, chalk only. Redrawing the lines. Oh no. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Just setting the doll head in place so I can get to work. I've been switching between needles. I've been using needles with handles, which I'll go ahead and put a link to how to make one of these fancy needle handles out of bakeable clay. Also been switching between another different type of handle. It just fits differently. And then I've also been switching just a plain old needle. It's weird because I sometimes feel like my hands, like, okay, I can no longer figure out the right way to root the hair, so I have to switch to another handle that feels a little bit different on my fingers. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then that one works, and then after an hour that one won't work anymore. It's like my hand gets tired, I guess, and it just has a different position for, I don't know if that makes any sense. Does that make sense, Steph?
My needle gets tired.
Your needle gets tired?
Oh my god, I'm almost done and my fingers and hands.
Stephanie is on the last bit of her rooting. I'll show you guys. So this is the little bit that she has left. How long is that going to take you, Steph?
Oh, feels like it's taking me the longest.
Like 5 hours, 5 days.
No, it should be done any moment, but my hand is hurting.
This is a really special doll I'm talking to you guys about, which I'll have a link in the description once Stephanie shares the doll with you guys on YouTube or on Facebook or Instagram, wherever she decides to share it. I'll have a link in the description. If there's no link, then she hasn't shared it yet.
There's a swirl.
But I do think you rooted this baby a little thicker than the last one.
I don't know, man.
That's why it's taking you so long. You don't take this long to root.
I did all this today. That's a lot.
No, that is a lot, but I feel like you would have been faster.
Well, the doll's head is hard. It's weird because it's got those grooves. I don't know. I think it looks thicker too because I haven't cut it. Last time I cut it, so it didn't look as thick, but I have like all the long hair. Just.
And she's rooting this baby with Slumberland mohair. I believe it's yearling, right? That's chocolate. So yeah, that's what she's been doing pretty much. She tried to paint too. Hey, and that's fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, I think I need to get back to where I just buy dolls from other artists, even though they usually don't satisfy my needs. Because it's really bad to be making all these dolls and I just want to keep them all.
Yeah. When
it's supposed to be, like, supplement my income and stuff. So it makes it really challenging.
Yeah. I like buying dolls from other artists.
Yeah, so
I think it's healthy.
Yeah, I think that's what I need to do so I'm not keeping on my doll. Now the hairline is ready for you.
Of course it is. So now I'm switching to another needle, so I'm having a little bit of issues with that one. Oh, can you make sure you don't delete my videos that I recorded today? Woo, she's done! Put it over here. Okay. Like this. Ta-da! She's done. And it's only been like, what? I left you maybe 5 minutes?
Yeah.
She's a fast rooter. I need to learn from her.
And it's swirl now?
Yeah. She's sure. Almost Disneyland time. This year we're going again to the Mickey Halloween's party. Last year was our first time to go and we had so much fun, and we're gonna be going again with Lucinda and Bean and Stephanie's mom, because in reality we're celebrating Stephanie's mom's birthday, and then Tambry's coming, of course. We had to invite her. Oh, another thing that I do, I'm sure you guys have noticed, so this is the original length of the mohair, and this over here is the mohair that I have already rooted. And because it does get messy and the hair, I don't know, it's just too much to handle, I do cut the hair right where there should be like a neck ring right here, or sometimes I cut it right here. But you know what, just to be safe, we're gonna cut it right here. There you go. It's just much easier to handle when it's trimmed a little bit. And the reason why this hair looks more flat and this hair looks more crazy is because I have already applied water. And if you guys have seen my rooting videos, my finishing touch is to damp the hair with water and then style it with my toothbrush and let it air dry. So for this section of the hair, I have already added water, styled it, and it's air dry. It's nice and flat, and it used to look like this, and now it looks like this.